All right, guys, so we just arrived at another flip. This is on 4725 Sylvania in Birmingham, Alabama. Again, just the first time we just arrived at it. We're gonna go and see they're working. You're gonna hear a lot of noise. This one we took down a couple of months ago. It should be listed next week. So we're getting close. So let's go and see what's going on. Let's check it out. We should be ready, what, in the next week to list this?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
We have our realtor ready to go, ready to get this listed. So, awesome. Let's check it out.
So when we bought this thing, all of these beams were falling. They were yucky brown. And we had to stack the beams up, and I'm like, we need to hide them because it looked like a spider in here. So painted everything white to hide them, and it was funny because they were really old and
Right.
they had nicotine leaking out of them for a million years ago as soon as you sanded them. So it was leaking this yucky stuff, and so they had to prime them several times to stop that.
And is this something that's normal for this area?
Yes.
Is this in every house, I guess, on the street?
These are all 70s houses, so they're all have weird angles, round rooms. They're 70s houses. We joke around that the architect must have been on like LSD or something. So I don't know who built these houses.
Yeah.
So the kitchen that was here was tiny. So there was a wall there, and all that was a wall. So we took all of that out.
Yeah. Hey, bud, how you doing?
This is Elmer.
Good. Good to meet you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Likewise.
finally.
Yeah.
Likewise, yeah.
This is the guy that saves me. He runs in and makes sure.
Yeah, we
everything's
appreciate
good.
it. I know it's our first time, obviously,
Yeah.
meeting, so thank
Hopefully
you
not
for...
the last, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm going to try and, you know, my goal is once a month at least to try and come in. So we'll see. We'll see how that stands. It's only my second time
Okay.
to Alabama.
Second time here?
Yeah, and we've done hundreds of houses. So,
He just lets me go.
yeah. So, no, but it's good. It's good. So, yeah, we appreciate it. Done a great job, especially on the last one that just sold this morning. Yeah, you definitely you got us out the hole on that one. So,
Yeah.
still made great money though, right?
Yeah.
So that was
Yeah, we did.
good. So,
We did.
yeah.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Well, good.
hopefully we do a whole lot more, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, we're just
hopefully
warming
the same
up.
price.
Yeah, we're just warming up. So
Yeah, that's
we're going to talk about that, and we're going to see how we're going to try and back it off to see how many you can handle, and then our goal is to deliver that. So
Alright, cool.
we'll get with you to say how many can we take at a time,
All right, cool.
and we'll try and line them up and accordingly. So we don't want to obviously stress anyone out, and
Right.
we're trying to have fun with it as much as we can. Well, I have more fun than you two probably, but it's you know.
I think Elmer does too. Yeah.
Yeah, so we'll do some wholetailing in between, but making sure that we keep you guys busy, and but we'll talk about that
Okay.
and see what your kind of time frames are, and see if we can deliver that.
Absolutely. Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah, back it off.
A friend of mine, and he just asked if I wanted to come look at it, and I did, and we got it for a good price.
Yeah.
So it wasn't even in our system. It's just somebody that I network with around here that I'm friends with. He's actually a flipper, but he does typically really high-end properties, like $500,000 and up property. And he's
Yeah.
like, "Hey, do you want to do this one?" And it's like,
So this was a flip. He literally wholesaled this to us,
Yep.
right? Because we move a lot of high end. We're actually going to go and see one today that we made 50,000 on, and he was okay with because he knew what he was making
Yep.
after he flips that. So we're going to cover that one. I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
So we paid him a fee on this, so we took it down. We
Yes.
wholesaled.
yep.
So that was good, and our spreads are good on this. I mean,
Yeah.
we're on track,
We're on
right?
track.
No drama. We're ready to list. So, what do you think? We should be netting around 60 after
Yeah.
paying money, closing, realtor fees.
Should.
We should be coming away with about 60K on this one.
Yep. Like I said, we got bit, probably $5,000 or $6,000 on this one also, because it was in the middle of the reno. Had started when that other contractor had the accident.
Yeah.
I'd already paid him, so he was in a coma for a month, so I had to go back in and regroup and bring some new guys back in. But even being, a little bit over on it from what we intended, we're still going to make good money on it. So.
Yeah, no, absolutely. Again, though, the power of networking.
Yes.
Again, right?
Yeah, because I
And-
wouldn't
and
have
knowing-
found Elmer if it weren't for friends.
Yeah. So networking with him, the buyer, bringing us the deal to return the favor.
Yes.
And again, we still wholesale a lot of deals. And what's amazing, how many people of our cash buyers rely on us delivering properties. So they're actually quite concerned of us flipping. They're not too keen on that because they want to obviously do it themselves. But we try and spread that, make sure we're wholesaling, make sure we do our own flips as well. Hey guys, so we're back at another one of our flips. On this one's 605 Roberta. We've owned this one for about 3 weeks.
About that.
Okay, this one came in from a cold call 10 months ago. We actually just went through the app just to see how much follow-up was done. 25 follow-up calls were done on this property. Melissa's going to dive into the details, but this one we actually purchased very quickly. Something happened where the tenants that were living here had to move quickly, and we purchased this within 7 days. I actually funded this one, so we closed quickly. So tell us a little bit about the situation as much as we can on why did it take us 10 months, why 25 follow-up calls?
Yeah, so she had tenants in here that weren't taking care of the house. She had animals and just a situation going on. COVID was the biggest problem. You know, you got the mandate on evicting people with COVID, so she had to go to the judge and say these people, you know, haven't been affected by COVID, so they had to go through that process to get them out. It took probably 8 months.
Got it.
To get them out. And so, but once the judge made the order, then it was like, okay, move.
Yeah, so then things had to happen quickly. That's when we came in. But obviously that point of contact through the follow-up is the key, right? That relationship from day one, even though I think where people get this wrong is that they have that first conversation, go, oh, it's going to take us 8 months, I'll follow up in 8 months, right? Before you know, another 20 people have reached out. So building that relationship. And the other thing that what got it over the line was obviously the speed that we could close. So we took this down, I think, at 172,000. We're going to put 60,000. 72,000. We're going to put 60,000 into it. And we should, what do you think?
I think we'll list it for about 260.
Yeah, so we're looking at over 100K if everything goes to plan.
If everything goes well.
And this should be on and off the market, probably within 8 weeks on the market, time to sell. So it should be another 12-week turnaround from start to finish. Yeah. Awesome. Let's go and check it out.
Awesome.
Dogs, cats, this was in bad shape.
Yes, it was in bad shape. It had yucky old carpet in it, smelled bad. So of course, first thing they came out and did was rip all that carpet up. There was a fireplace here. Took the fireplace out. There was no doors there. Put those doors in. That's the new laundry room. Kitchen will stay there. Like I said, we're scraping all the ceilings. This will be gone. Hiding the beams, as far as you know, we'll do like we did in the other one and paint this. All of this will be drywalled in.
Is this a 3 or 4 bed?
This is a 3-2, but when we're done, it's going to be a 4-3.
Yeah, awesome.
If you
Yeah.
come back here, there's a rotten deck back here. So all of that, you can see where we took the fireplace out.
Yeah.
That will all be, you know, obviously fixed. All that decking is coming down. The deck will be extended over to the edge of where these stairs are. All new deck with up to code 6x post. We've got some concrete repair that's got to be done up here. You see where it sunk. So we've got a guy coming in to tend to all of this concrete that needs to be fixed. All these will go. We'll have new posts.
Yeah. So the reason that we're able to turn these so fast as well, right? A lot of work needs to be done at this, as you're seeing it. We're turning this again in 8 weeks, getting it back on the market. The reason that we're able to do that is because the crews, we're keeping them busy.
Yes.
So we're using a big crew that is literally hopping on each flip, staying ahead of each other, and that's how we're able to turn these a lot faster, which has been a massive thing.
Yes,
Again,
yes.
raising private money to take these down. This one I funded because it was fast, but we've been working a lot more on that. We're getting a lot of good return for investors that just want to park the money and kind of work with us. So if you're interested, reach out for that as well.
And I need more of these. We need to
yeah.
buy more of these.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
we've got some more lined up. We talked with Elmer today. You know, our goal is we're probably going to be buying one every 2 weeks. It's going to be the goal, and then we'll be wholesaling the rest. And remember, you only should be buying what you can wholesale if you don't want to get caught in this crazy market.
Absolutely. That's rule number one. If I can't wholesale it, I can't buy it.
Yeah.
Because we get stuck, market changes, I can still get rid of it. Or worst case scenario, put a tenant in it. So you're going to break even either way.
Awesome. All right, guys.
That's it.
We'll see you on the next one.
Yes.
Hey guys, how you doing? So we are with Pam Harris, the seller that we just bought the property from. So Pam, just real quick, how's it been kind of working with us, working with Melissa, and the whole process?
I'm very proud to say easy to do business with. And I don't mean it as just saying it. Melissa was wonderful. No matter what trouble we had and what obstacles we had to overcome, she was there all the way and she kept in touch. I didn't have to wonder if you still wanted the house. I knew you still wanted the house and I knew she would take care of it. When we went to sign for the house, my husband was pleased and he don't like signing papers, but she just convinced him, okay, it's easy. We're going to be through with this in a minute. Everything was easy. The customer service was excellent. The professionalism was excellent. I can't ask for anything more from a person that's buying a house with us.
Okay, and we delivered everything that we said.
You
We
did
closed, we
deliver
paid the cost.
everything. Nothing changed. Nothing. Everything's exactly the way you said it. And that's very, very unusual.
Awesome. Well, guys, if you have another house that you're interested in selling, make sure you get in touch. We're looking to buy more. So, yeah, check us out.